You have the Page of Cups, the first card that came out here, which was the Page of Cups. This is the apprentice, okay? And you can liken the apprentice to someone who is learning big things, whether it has something to do with, a skill, life, that kind of thing. This is the card that came out here for you, the first preceding card, which was the Page of Pentacles. Now, a lot of you guys have learned a lot from the past. A lot of you guys are going to be learning. This is literally like going to school, going to college. Some of you guys are going to be training on new jobs, training for new things here with the apprentice card. And if you guys ever watched the show Apprentice, which is, I actually really enjoyed that show back in the day. It was somewhat of a competition. So here for you, you guys are mastering something at this time. And, like I said before, it just depends on what field of study that you're in. I do see that you guys are mastering the field that you're in. Let's say you guys are really good when it comes down to baking cakes. Let's say you guys are really good when it comes down to hair. You guys are the ones that win the hair shows, okay? But either way, I see that there has been a great deal of learning here in your past. And I still feel like there is a great deal of learning here in the present with the apprentice card. I'm also seeing that there's this sense of like curiosity here in your energy too, Virgo. I feel like you guys are researching something. You're curious about something. Now, this could be a person or somebody I feel that you guys are curious about, or there is going to be a sense of curiosity in the future. So let's say you're going to be like, okay, let me see what this person is talking about. Let me see what this person wants, right? And I feel like it could come through a form of a conversation. But either way, that's what I'm seeing here with the Page of Pentacles. Let's see how you're feeling right now. Let's get your energy. This is for Virgo. Wow, you guys had the Five of Cups, but you had all these cards that fell. I'm not going to take them, but you did have a lot of cards that fell here. Now, in the interim of things here with the Five of Cups, you see that vase is cracked, right? So there's a lot of emotions in that vase. There's this water. It holds water. So I feel like some of you guys, not everybody, but I feel like some of you guys may be in a sense of disappointment. And again, this could be passing. It doesn't mean that this is something that you guys are experiencing every day, but I do believe that there's something that has been disappointing you. Maybe it's been because your money has been consistent. Maybe it's because your love hasn't been consistent. Some of you guys are having issues with your family, particularly your children. But if you look at this picture, this is a family setting. So some of you guys are having issues with the people who are closest to you, or you've been disappointed by the ones that you love, okay, and who supposedly love you, okay? If you also pay attention to the fact that she has this vase on her head, okay, this is all mental. It's affecting your feelings, but it's all mental. So to me, I feel like this is something that you guys can't stop thinking about here, dealing with some disappointments that you've experienced. These are past feelings, though. I don't feel like this is something that is present. I feel like some of you guys are experiencing past energy here with that Five of Cups. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. Let's get your outer energy here for Virgo. Good morning, everyone. I know it's early. I got to do this early and let you guys do the replay later. This is for Virgo. All right. You guys have the King of Cups showing up here. The King of Cups. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Why did I say Capricorn? Why did I say Capricorn? You could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Have no idea why I said that. There is no Capricorn energy here, no whatsoever. So some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign here. Like I said before, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do see a lot of emotional control here. I am really happy about this. It's the complete opposite of what we see here with the Five of Cups, right? Like I said before, here with the Five of Cups, you could tell that has something to do with your disappointments. Okay. And this is just basically saying that for a lot of you guys, you know, you're going to be able to level out your feelings, level out those emotions. Even at the bottom of the deck, you see that this person looks like they're at a sense of peace. The waters are very calm. There's not too much going on. She's focusing on her task, which is fishing, right? There's no waves in the water. There's no disturbance, that type of stuff. And so that's what I'm saying here with that King of Cups. I see that you guys are going to be able to control your feelings, control your emotions, that type of thing. I'm also seeing that there is an ancestor in your reading. I usually don't channel that, but that's just something that just kind of popped up. It could be a more so like a masculine. Okay, I would say that it could be. It doesn't have to be just because it's the King of Cups, but I feel like there is a masculine in you guys' reading. So maybe a grandpa who may have passed or a father who have passed. For some of you, it could be just other family members in general who is around you at this time for what I am saying. And that could be another reason why some of you guys are feeling a little, you know, down or disappointed. Maybe you are missing this individual, could have just recently happened, that type of stuff. Now, another thing that I'm seeing here for you is that there's about to be a smooth transition when it comes down to your work and career. We've mentioned this before, and I like the fact that it's a smooth transition, okay? I don't see anything that will keep you guys from progressing. Like I said before, even with this person, she has absolutely no care in the world. Okay, there's nothing going on around her where she should be alert about. This looks pretty good based off of what I see. The only thing that I'm seeing, like I said before, is that Page of Pentacles, which it just feels like there's going to be something new that you're going to be learning. And again, like I said, some of you guys could be in college, you could be in school, you could be training. But that also talks about money. Okay, that isn't a money card, believe it or not. But if we had to look at it as a money card, because we have 3 of them here, and I need to tell you what your money looks like. I do believe that there's going to be a lot of successes in and out of the home. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to figure out if you want to start your own business, or you've been thinking about maybe trying to start something on the side. Or it could be like maybe you're trying to apply for an at-home job. Okay, it doesn't have to be your own business, but you may try to apply for something where you can work from out your house. And if that's the case, I do see that it will end up working in your favor according to what I see. Now, as far as monetarily goes, yeah, monetarily it's getting better, right? But I am saying here that, you know, the page it's a page, right? It's like you're planting seeds, waiting for things to grow. It's not saying that you don't have money. It's not saying that you do have money. It's just saying that you guys are planting seeds in order for something to grow as far as financially here. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. You are being told money will get better for you here with the 10 of Pentacles, and it's going to happen a little bit at a time. So there's this patience that you may have to have. Not patience in the sense that, well, do I have to wait another 10 years? Do I have to wait another 5 years? No. It just means that, again, remember, the 10 of Pentacles is sitting on top of the seating card. So we're saying that there are things that you're putting in place. Again, you have to finish school. Maybe you'll finish school in 3 months. A lot of you guys are online on a job training. That means that before you actually get into the job, there's going to be a period where you guys are going to be learning something before you start working. So the patient energy doesn't have to be a while, but I do see that there's going to be things that are going to occur for you one after the other when it comes down to your work and career. And that's just what it is. The 10 of Pentacles is stability. You're going to be able to pass things down. If you do have children that are young, you'll be able to pass things down to your children. But I do feel like you guys have been patient, though, because that is the past energy. So I feel like you guys have been waiting for a while for something to actually blossom, to bloom. And even just looking at the card that I'm seeing here with this 10 of Pentacles, it will happen. But let's get the next card. Let's kind of see for sure what that could be. Wow, you guys had 2 10s here. Unexpected, did not expect that to happen. and the wheel. Now, this is not the Wheel of Fortune, but that's the first thing that I thought when I saw this card. There's going to be a turning point here. You guys got 2 tens coming out. This is financially being stable and possibly joint financial assets. What is it? Joint financial assets, meaning if you are going to be in a partnership, your money can come through your partner. Some of you guys could be in a partnership as far as like corporation or some type of company where you guys will come together. I actually look at the Ten of Pentacles that way. I know most people don't, but that's the way I kind of look at it. But even more so when you have the Ten of Cups. So these are 2 tens here, and it's giving you this sense of fulfillment, this fulfillment when it comes down to your finances. I will say, wow. And I'm not quite sure where this will come in at. It could be partnership with romance, but again, any partnership is what I'm saying here. You are in the total opposite energy of what you started off with. Again, like I said before, here you had the 5 of Cups, which talks about that sense of disappointment that a lot of you guys have been experiencing with whatever, right? Whether it has something to do with, family issues or, romance or not. The Ten of Cups is saying that now you are feeling emotionally fulfilled. Okay, and it comes after the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of things that are coming together here when it comes down to your finances in your life. Now, what this card really is at the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. Now, I don't want to put the card too close to. I don't know if they will ding me because I know that they have an issue with that. That's the only card that I won't put up towards the camera. But here with the Lover's card, if you can kind of see it from afar, you'll notice that there's 2 people there. And the fire is sitting right in the middle of those 2 people. Now, I'm going to go to the love portion just because Ten of Cups came out. It's not just going to be about this emotional fulfillment that you guys are going to feel, these great intense feelings that you guys are going to be feeling. There's also a great amount of passion that you're going to be having for your person, okay? I want to say a few signs that possibly could be in your life or will come into your life. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. Those are the signs that I'm seeing right now. If any other signs come out later, I'll say it. I usually say the signs before I see a permanent energy. Like if I see the 1, it's going to always be the signs that I see before I see the 1. It's not going to be after. And so far, those are the signs that I am seeing. I do believe that there is a water energy. Because again, like I said before, I do believe that all of this water coming out is making me feel like there is more so a water element in your reading. Or there's going to be someone who kind of has that water element, like temperament, meaning someone who's very affectionate, someone who is very well emotionally balanced, that type of thing is what I see. Now, the Lover card also speaks of someone sometimes who reflects you in the spiritual realm. So this will be, you guys may even look alike. You guys may have the same kind of interest, that type of stuff. Or it could be the opposite. But again, spiritually, you guys are very much so aligned. Let's go ahead. Let's get another card here. This is for Virgo. That's not the devil. I thought this was a devil. Remember earlier I said Capricorn? I should have said Capricorn too. Because I don't know why I said Capricorn. I don't even know any Capricorns in real life. I do not know any. So for some of you guys, there is going to be somewhat of a Capricorn temperament as well. That is a Temperance card, so that's Sagittarius. But if you notice in the background, that's why I didn't even see anything dealing with Capricorn earlier. But when I first pulled this card, I thought it was the devil card. Okay. Now, there's a lot to say with that. The Lover's card to me somewhat represents of a past energy. Not all the time, but somewhat. Now, I do believe that there is someone that you were kind of up in the air about. Here, if you pay attention to with the balls, right? You see she's kind of threw the balls up in the air. I feel like there was someone that you were up in the air about and may continue to be up in the air about someone in particular. Now, I don't know how long this person has been out of your life, but I do believe that this person has been out of your life. And so you're going to have to make a decision if you want them in your life. I really do feel that this person is going to be coming very soon. I still stick to the timeline of what I've been saying for most of you guys, that I feel like it's somewhere in February. I do I'm telling you for a fact, you're not going to get out of March the second week. Don't see it. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make when this person approaches or come in. Now, it's not saying that this is the love of your life. It's just saying that maybe that's the reason why I saw the devil first on that card. It is drawn on there. Now, this could be someone that could be not good for you. Okay, they've been gone maybe a week, a month, a year. Some of you guys sometimes say they were gone for years and then they end up coming back up in here. I just find it very interesting that either A, it's someone that may still have, that can pose a problem in your life, or someone that you could end up being somewhat codependent on. So again, like I said before, it's something that you guys may have to pay attention to. I am going to get a little bit of information on what this energy could be. Someone could have a nose ring here. Someone does have a nose ring. I don't know if it's you or them, which is interesting. Nose rings are very seldom anything that I see in real life. So some of you guys have a nose ring. I'm also seeing that it could be a person who has a child around 10 or 12 years old. Definitely male child here. That's just what I'm seeing today. It's not going to fit everybody because it's not supposed to fit. I'm just talking to someone in particular. I also feel like this person either travels a lot or they fly planes. I mean, it could be a pilot or they fly planes. For some of you, this person could have also been in the military or some kind of military, or I would say army, but it feels like it's more, I guess it's the same. Military, army. This person also likes to box, from what I'm seeing. This is for Virgo. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with someone who have a whole lot of children, meaning multiple children, possibly by different people, or just a lot of kids in general. There is someone that is showing in your reading, from what I am seeing here. This is someone that you know. This could be possibly someone that you blocked, okay? Or they blocked you. I gotta say it because it happens. I always say that it's not always, you guys, the one that's doing it. It could possibly be them too who's blocking you. Definitely see the person from the past. I feel like there was some type of withdrawal here, or some kind of like the person, I don't know if it's something that you said. I don't know if it's something that you said or something that was said. It looks like someone just kind of backed away. Maybe they kind of ghost or didn't communicate as much. I don't see that this person was a great communicator. You got swords showing in both of these cards. I just don't see that. And again, it could have been a Libra. I think I said it earlier. It could have been some type of air sign. You have the Libra scales here. Now, there could have been something that happened around Libra season, which is in October. So there could have been, maybe you met them, or there was some type of discontinuation of conversation during that time. This is for Virgo. This person could be an entrepreneur. Definitely a father. Definitely a father. This person could be an entrepreneur. I can also see that this person could possibly be divorced, or they are a divorcee, meaning they could have just divorced just recently, or they could have divorced maybe somewhere like 10 or 12 years ago. Something like that is what I'm saying. Now, split the deck, and you guys had the word spring. So you had two cards that talked about timing. The card that came out was spring and 2 weeks from now. Like I said before, I definitely see that by spring, according to what we've actually read, that there is going to be a lot of changes with your working career. The first thing that popped out, like I said before, there is going to be something dealing with your work, because it was a Pentacle card. So it's going to be something dealing with how you make your money and what direction possibly that you want to go in here with that Page of Pentacles, because it's not a direction card. I'm just paying attention to everything that pretty much fell out. So it's like what direction you want to go in, or what is it that you want to do in order for you to be more abundant. Here with the spring card, you want something to blossom and bloom, especially if you guys have your own business. Spring is basically saying that you want, more business or something like that from what I see. 2 weeks is a very short period of time. And again, that goes back to what I was saying before, that I do believe that for a lot of you guys, you're going to end up in some type of conversation with someone within the next 2 weeks. That is just what I see. I also see that a lot of you guys are going to be possibly having some type of invitation to go somewhere within the, I'm not going to say 2 weeks. That part I'm not. I feel like the conversation that you're going to have with someone is going to happen within 2 weeks. But there is going to be an invitation that you are going to get possibly by spring or somewhere around springtime. I'm going to go ahead and say that this card is representative of two different things. Not only, like I said before, that you guys are going to be dealing with someone from your past. And if you were to ask me, will I deal with this person? I will tell you yes. I do believe that you're going to be interacting with this individual. I do. I don't think that this is someone that you're going to say no. You guys may have multiple people that you've dated in the past for the past 5 years, right? And that is true. That is a possibility, that it's not just people that have been just recent. It could be people that have been around for a while or that you've been knowing that just so happen pop up. There's going to be a past person that you will entertain. But I also see that this reading is saying what we saw earlier with that Lover's card. Like I said before, that there is someone that I do believe that you are karmically meant to come across, or I'll say fated to come across here with this past life. You also had here with status upgrade. Now, again, that goes back to the Page of Pentacles. Like I said before, that Page of Pentacles represents a seeding. And so this is letting me know that for a lot of you guys, that whatever the seeding is, it's going to bring you to a certain status upgrade, where new achievement you're going to be able to have. There's going to be an improvement of your social status. I really do believe that there's going to be something here where you are going to be recognized for your work. I think I said earlier in the reading that there's going to be a mastering that you're going to do. And so that is what this looks like. Here it talks about elevation of lifestyle. Okay, well, that makes sense. If you are a master of something, if there is a seeding in some way and there is an upgrade, that makes sense that your money will improve. And I said earlier that your money looks like it is definitely going to improve with that 10 of Pentacles. Of all cards coming out, the 10, you feel very solid. You feel like you are solidified with that 10 of Pentacles. So it makes so much sense here. The last card that's coming out here for you that you need to watch out for is breadcrumbing. If you guys are going to be dealing with someone from the past, okay, breadcrumb basically means that someone can come back up in here and they do not necessarily give you the attention and time that you are requesting and requiring, okay? This is someone who is just giving you minimal effort, maybe because they are uncertain if they want to be with you or not, okay? Here it also says during that time for you to keep your options open. So this is telling me something. This is letting me know that if you guys are going to be entertaining anyone from the past, you know for a fact that that past most likely is not going to be your last stop. They're not going to be the only person that you're going to be talking to. That's what I see. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this card out because I really do believe this is, I totally forgot that this card was in this deck, and this was the card that was at the bottom of the deck. Basically, based off of what I mentioned earlier, and I know I said it, okay? I know I said it. I know it's early in the morning. I think I said that there's possibly something that you're going to be doing from your home. I think I emphasized that. Now, here it talks about multiple streams of income with this card, okay? It talks about extra earnings or supplemental incomes that you guys are going to have. So it may not be just one thing that you guys are going to do, not just one, which is the reason why you guys are going to have to figure out what direction you want to go in or what it is that you want to do with your money. Because again, I would say it's not the Ace of Swords. But the Page of Pentacles could be likened in this reading to an idea. And again, that goes back to what I said. You guys are trying to figure out what direction you want to go in when it comes down to your business. And it doesn't even have to be your business. Maybe you're trying to decide if you want to do Uber or if you're going to be doing some type of Instacart. Okay, you may want to decide that. Do I want to put the mileage on my car? Do I want to put people in my car? That type of stuff. This is just something that I'm saying. And again, it's just a decision that you guys will just have to make. But I do see that there is going to be a lot of focus placed on gaining money, maintaining your money. It's mostly gaining from what I'm saying, not just maintaining. Let's go ahead. Let's get your card for tomorrow. Let's get your card for this week coming up. I can't wait. You guys know I'm going to have a whole lot of Valentine's readings. So you're going to be sick of me. This is for Virgo. For this upcoming week. Let's see what popped out. Whoa. Wow. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Replace your fear with faith. Well, this week looks great. Of course, you guys already know that these cards don't just stop with today, right? Never, all right? So it says here with the jackpot, there's going to be something that you guys are going to be feeling. It doesn't have to be this week. I'm not going to do that to you because I'm just not that type of person, okay? Jackpot talks about it is going to be something that you're going to be experiencing where you feel like, oh my God, I can't believe that this happened. How do you think a person feels if they go to, you know, the casino, right? They have no idea. They're hoping that they're going to win, and then they literally win. I know a man who actually won a scratch-off ticket, $75,000. His reaction was just unforgettable, right? So when you look at the jackpot, I do believe that there's going to be, not even believe, I do know that for a lot of you guys, there's going to be something that you're going to get that you've been hoping for that actually happens here with the jackpot card. Ain't that crazy? Okay. But of course, it's going to be different for everyone. It's not going to be like the same thing. Okay. It's always going to be, you know, catered to you. Now here, I think I said earlier about the invitation. That goes right back to what I said. I do believe that you guys are going to be, I do know that there is an invitation, but I believe that it'll happen somewhere in spring. If not in spring, it'll be later on in the year. But here it says you will be attending a get-together. I kind of feel like this whole invite, it's not just about one invitation. I just don't think so. I feel like this invite is going to be romantic invitations. I feel like it's going to be invitations for you to go on interviews. I feel like it's going to be invitations that comes down to, you know, your friend groups or people who want to become friends with you or networking or something like that. That is what I see. I don't think that that is just one area of invitation from what I'm saying. But if I had to like kind of put this all together about what you're going to be experiencing this week, I just feel like you guys are going to have a bomb-ass week. I really do. I'm not saying that every day this week that you guys are going to be amazing, because that's just not true. You guys came out literally in your present with the 5 of Cups. I just think that your mind still has this little trick on you where you believe that you're not going to be able to obtain what you want. But I think your feeling and this surprise that you're going to be experiencing is something that you guys should focus on. But this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming to my live today. I know it's really early. I got so much stuff to do today. I had to do it early. I apologize. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. If you guys have Taurus and Sagittarius in your chart, I will be doing those next. I'm not quite sure who I have next, but I will be doing it next. All right. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.